Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Good morning. On mute. No. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Deji Gay. I'm a poet. And today I'll be presenting a poem in honor of the celebrant, a man I call Lionheart. From the cradle of humanity, legends of the greats have always been written in tales, songs, dance, drama, ballads, and of course, poetry. But to know about their exploits, we must read between their battle scars and the wrinkles on their skin, which are rolled into a scroll of wisdom for posterity to unroll in the search for the path to greatness. I come from a place where God is God, instinct is prophet, wisdom is guardian angel, destiny is written on the palms, encrypted in the DNA of every man. It is the map of our existence. I know a man whose destiny is written in hard work, in sweat, struggle, in swag, in his fall and rise, his triumph and exploits. His name is a reminder that no one knows tomorrow. Onyemechi. He is the rain that falls after a decade of drought, the oasis, breath of Sahara, the lion, king of Kalahari. He is the fulfillment of the prophecy foretold that from the trigger of Africa shall arise a man from a humble beginning. His presence will be the light at the end of a tunnel. His essence will move mountains, and his name will open gates of iron. Onyemechi Tony Elumelu. I speak your name with reverence. 1,000 times I have tried to write in honor of this enigma. 1,001 I have failed to find words worthy of his essence. So I shall tell a story of a lion heart who set out early in search of good fortune, never depended on luck, rolled his sleeves in the face of hard work, plowed barren lands into fertile fields, and built an empire of prosperous men and women who walk tall across Africa. His shoulders are riddled with burden, the burden of purpose he carries on behalf of mankind. His shoulders are heavy with the weight of hope he keeps alive for generations to come. I remember from the wisdom of my fathers the parable of Araba, that magnificent tree on which the entire village depends for comfort. Tony Elumelu, I call you Araba, for you are the tree from the wisdom of my fathers, which offers rest to those who are weary. You are the silver gong that brings good news to the ears of many, the ray of hope in the abyss of darkness. You put your foot forward in leadership, mark crooked grounds to make way for those in the wilderness of uncertainties. The pathway you have made has become a runway for multitudes of dreams to take flight into heights only stars can reach. Like a compass, your razor-sharp vision has guided the fortune of young stars across Africa to the shore of glory. The ink of 1,000 pens may never be enough to describe your essence. Words may fail to express your strength of character. But in you, I have learned the leadership instinct of Moses, the faith of Abraham, wisdom of Solomon, the foresight of Oduduwa. I have learned from you that success is the offspring of hard work and commitment, and courage is the miracle that keeps a sailor at sea in turbulent waters. From my mouth, words have been spoken that melted iron. I have tasted waters from the highest fountains. I swam the deepest oceans. I have seen life from a vantage point. I have seen angels in the form of human. I have met humans with the heart of angels. I have dined with the celestial. I hear their voice, touch their hand. They touch my heart with their heart of gold. I know them by name. Tony, Elumelu, you are one of their kind. You break your calabash against the rock to plead with the heavens to rain upon your king's men. You break rocks to put food on the table of strangers. You climb mountain tops against the odds and pull thousands along your way. You lay fortune in the hands of many and keep a smile on the faces of many more. Ruby is red, emerald is green, but in you lies a brilliant color, hidden in the sparkles of diamond and the sevens of rainbow. When the day is dark, you shine your light. When the night is long, you plead with the sun. And your essence is better spoken in the eloquence of the tongue of my forefathers. Elumelu, Aisikilu, Agogoide, Timute Lutomo Tatiwere, Aboya Bembole, Ọkùnrin ṣiṣi lóru, ọkọ̀ ìrókò, àràbà ńlá tí ń jọba nínú igbó jìnjìn. Mo ti rákìn kanjú nílé ayé mi. Mo ti rìn jìnnà nílẹ̀ Áfíríkà. Mo ti rọ́mọ, mo ti rénìyàn. Mo ti rélùmélù o ọmọ ni. Mo ti rélùmélù o akọni. Mo ti rélùmélù o ṣèyàn. Ọkùnrin gidi, ọkùnrin ogun, ọkùnrin gidigba. Ó bá jẹ́ ń súnmọ́ níwọ̀n ẹgbẹ̀je. Kí n jìnnà sí ọ níwọ̀n ẹgbẹ̀fà. Araba. Men are born, men are made, but a few are molded in the furnace of greatness. You walk through the furnace of greatness to become the womb that conceives dreams of young and old, kindreds and strangers, for their success to see the light of day. For your sake, Africa can beat her chest to say, I have raised the legendary son of the sun, a fortune maker who dedicates his life to raising fortune makers, and a pedestal on which the Africa of our dreams can stand. On his wings, daughters and sons of Africa can rise above limitation, so their head will touch the sky, and their feet will go places. Tony Onyemechi Elumelu, as you glide into your 6th decade, bury your worry at sundown. Dance the night away to the tune of Nightingale. For at sunrise, when heaven and earth and the cosmic forces behind the existence of mankind united to offer me a lifetime chance, they asked me to ask for just one thing. I wanted power. I craved glory and fortune untold. But above all that, I asked them to keep you safe and never let the smile on your face fade away. They swore by heaven and earth and the cosmic forces behind the existence of mankind. They swore they will. Kenyu, I have heard there is a secret song you sing, and it pleases the Lord. So, with a mouth full of songs and a head dripping with oil, go forth into many years to come. Fear not where the road may lead. Rest assured, your exploits are written in the sands of time, and your honor is ceaseless till the day after forever. Happy birthday.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. When Oge shared that video with me, I said, you mean Tony is this big? Someone who was born yesterday, in my opinion, and he's giving us hip hip hooray. The young truly shall grow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my utmost pleasure to welcome you today to UBA House as we celebrate TOE at 60. I can say many things about our chairman, but I'll let our entrepreneurs go first. My name is Somachi Christasoloka, CEO of the Tony Elumelu Foundation, the leading philanthropy empowering young Africans from all 54 African countries. I will now ask 4 of my wonderful alumni from across the continent to come on stage. But before I do, I'd like to say a few things. These entrepreneurs are in agriculture and green sector. They're telling us and showing us that even if agriculture already employs 60% of all Africans in sub-Saharan Africa, there's still so much potential that is untapped. And they're demonstrating to us, as they harness this potential and create jobs and alleviate poverty, they're doing so in a sustainable, green fashion to help the continent combat climate change. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Irene from Cameroon, Aduba from Ghana, Michael from Liberia, and Young from Cameroon.
Good morning, Daddy, TOE, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be here. My name is Ya Edubasari. I'm a poultry farmer from Ghana. I've done this work for the past 5 years. Papa Tony, Ishepa, greetings from Ghana. Daddy, 10 years ago, I was considered highly risky because I was trained as an artist and I was getting a lot of ideas that the company I worked with thought I was overambitious. I found my way out of the work because I was always pleading for staff and wanted the HR policies implemented. In 2018, the only risk my dad could offer me was his backyard, where I started my dream of a poultry farm with 300 chickens. 2 years after that, I found the Tony Elumelu Foundation on the internet. I applied for it. Lo and behold, that was the only selection I'd got in the past 10 years. Thank you, Papa. My poultry farm was producing 2,000 eggs every week. But after training from the Tony Elumelu Foundation with the 5,000 seed capital received in 2021, Papa, today we produce over 12,000 pieces of eggs weekly. We have employed 6 full-time staff and we pay them every month. We have over 20 young men and women along the value chain that we also employ as casuals. Thank you, Papa. Thank you very much. On your 60th birthday, all the vendors in Accra selling my eggs, the bakeries, the hospital canteens, the school canteens, and all others who consume our eggs on a daily basis say thank you. Africa is shining because of your efforts. Thank you, Papa.
Good morning, Africa. My name is Sama Irene. I'm from Cameroon. I am the founder of Ren Foods Enterprise. We are bridging the nutrition gap that exists as a result of switching from breast milk to solid food. We are providing a semi-solid food that is healthy and affordable for babies. I'm so excited this morning because, sir, finally I got the chance to stand in front of you and say thank you. Thank you for the seed capital. Thank you for the training. Before I got into TEF, I was a local businesswoman. I was producing from home locally and manually. After TEF, I became corporate. We got a structure and we got a production machine. We are no longer producing manually, but we have a production machine. Not only that, our revenue moved from almost nothing to thousands of dollars and then hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thank you, sir. And from that, you have given me a platform. I was opportune, my company was opportune to be present at the Intra-African Trade Fair in South Africa, thanks to the Tony Elumelu Foundation. I also got selected as part of the Women in Africa Entrepreneurship Program, which just ended last year. Thank you very much, sir. We are so grateful from Renfoot Enterprise and from Cameroon and all African entrepreneurs. We call you our father. You gave birth to us. You gave us hope. We say thank you very much and happy birthday to you, Mr. Tony Elumelu.
Good morning, sir, and once more, happy birthday, madam. My name is Nyong Clement. I'm the founder of CSS International. In 2016, I just lost my job as a consultant in the environmental aspect. I had an office from home, and it was difficult to actually convince people to take into consideration the environmental impact aspect of their businesses. And a lot of people were asking me, do you think just by giving advices, people are more interested in money and they don't care about the environment, and not knowing that the climate change is a global, have a global effect? So I decided with this that I need to get licensed, but getting licensed in our area of domain is very costly. Cameroon, yeah. So it's very costly. However, when I saw the advertisement for the TEF program, I questioned myself if the foundation was going to finance people who are just providing services in this area. But I was lucky enough, I was told that it's possible. So when I applied, and I was shocked, that same year I was selected. So out of the 93,000 that applied, I was chance to be selected. And not only that, a year later, after receiving the training, which helped to learn how to manage, to negotiate, to hire. So I bring some staff. We have those who are responsible for marketing and customer liaison. And because of that, we had our first client, which was Dangote Cement Cameroon. Then later on, a lot of multinationals followed up. So we're helping them to manage their, the impact their businesses pose on the environment. And when COVID came, it became difficult because we also do training. So because of the training we received, we diversified the services. We included cleaning and disinfection. And that department alone now today has 4 permanent staff and then 6 working temporarily. And every month I'm very happy when our clients pay us and we pay them and they are all happy. So this is thanks to the foundation, the training we receive. And together, CSS International is going to fight your fight because we know you have at heart the climate change, and we are doing all our best so that the small enterprises that are coming up, they take into consideration how their business will not have impact to the environment. Happy birthday. Thank you, sir.
Good morning. My name is Michael Pugh from Liberia. I call you the Lion of Africa. I call you the Lion of Africa. I call you my mentor. Menina Farmers, I'm the CEO of Menina Farmers Incorporated. Menina Farmers started some years back, 2015, when we just had the idea in our head, passing around, no office, no business plan, not even attractive to any banks to give a loan. So we applied for the Tony Elumelu grant. We went through the training. The training alone made us attractive because we learn how to prepare business plan, we learn how to manage human resources, and moreover the mentoring and the networking, So when we went back, we got the grant. We went back, we invested into lowland rice. We began to buy rice from smallholder farmers, most especially women. We were buying rice from them and milling it, and then selling it to WFP, World Food Program, and they were distributing it to school-going kids. And I can remember we sold about 60 metric tons of rice, of milled rice, to WFP that year, and notwithstanding, we also got attracted to Solidarity West Africa, and they came in, they partnered with us. We established a huge oil palm nursery that we are giving to smallholder farmers, and we are also supplying the government of Liberia, and the government giving it to other smallholder farmers that are in need. And we also won a grant from the UNDP, and they entrusted us to produce cereals and give it to farmers. We also supplied the Ministry of Agriculture with 100 metric tons of rice, so that we are making impact in Africa. On behalf of Menina farmers, the board of directors, and the staff, I want to extend happy birthday, blessed birthday to you. Thank you.
We come together because today we celebrate Daddy's birthday. It is very special because Daddy has been the best dad ever, and he deserves an award. Daddy is special for me because he is nice. Now let's have 360 cheers for Daddy. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
That was, I know some people were whispering, is that Tony again? No, that is Toby. Wow, it was lovely to listen to our entrepreneurs and the incredible impact you're having across the continent. You really are fulfilling our foundation's mission of 1, creating jobs, 2, alleviating poverty, and 3, economically empowering women and other young people. So thank you so much. I'm now delighted to introduce to you 4 additional entrepreneurs who are from our sectors, including technology, ICT, creatives. Sabik from Benin, Monica from Zambia, Glory from Congo. Exactly. And last but certainly not the least, Temitayo from Nigeria.
Good morning, Sir and Madam Elumelu. Good morning, distinguished guests. Good morning, fellow entrepreneurs. My name is Temitayo Johnson Laleye. I'm the founder of TJL Signature, a sustainability-conscious fashion accessory brand. Before I encountered the Tony Elumelu Foundation, I was a 17-year-old confused uni student who had just started a business, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I just wanted to make extra money while at school. And upon applying for the first time, I found it to be a really rigorous process. And so I was not selected. However, applying the first and second time, helped me to streamline and find my purpose, helped me to include sustainability practices in my business. So some of our accessories are made from recycled products like zips, like cartons. We make earrings out of such things and, different fashion accessories. So after the second application, I was still not selected, and I was determined that I had to get in for this. And so the following year, I applied again, and finally, I was selected. And that was a process that just helped. Thank you. It helped me to be resilient. It helped me to identify purpose, and since then, TJL Signature has been able to train over 2,000 young children and women in underserved communities. We've taught them some of the skills that we use in producing our different accessories. We have also been awarded by the 25 Under 25 awards as, I was the youngest recipient of the award because of our contribution to youth empowerment in Nigeria. Also, we have, thanks to the training and the funding we received, we have expanded our service reach to countries outside Nigeria, to Ghana, to the United Kingdom, to the United States. We're selling and earning foreign investments in Nigeria. There's so much to say, but I just want to say thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the organization. You'd agree with me that Tony Elumelu doesn't look 60. He's very youthful. You see some of his pictures and he's looking like he's 30-something. And, on this 60th birthday of yours, I just wish you a very happy birthday, sir. I pray that you continue in your youthful nature, and I pray that you reap the rewards of the seeds that you've sown in our lives. Thank you very much.
Mr. Elumelu, Dr. Awele, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am Gloria from Congo, and in 2016, I've launched a fashion business. I was selling fabrics in a store and on Facebook. And in 2018, I have been selected in the TEF program. So I have been trained and I received a seed capital of 5,000, yes. And with this money, I've bought about stock, and I also bought a professional sewing machine because one of our aim was to provide a professional tailoring service. But in 2020, due to COVID, our country just entered in total lockdown for 2 or 3 months, something like it, and everything just closed. We closed our shop. We reopened some months later, but in 2021, due to the impact of this situation, we closed again, we reopened and closed again. But with the professional sewing machine, I have started sewing by myself. I've watched a video on YouTube and tried to learn, and now I am sewing, and by the end of the year, I would like to relaunch to reopen the business. So I want to say to you, sir, to all the members of the foundation, thank you. Thank you for trusting in us. Thank you because it always gives us resilience, because we don't leave, we continue to fight, we're trying to find solution to continue our business. So, sir, thank you, and happy 16.
Mr. and Mrs. Tony Elumelu, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm humbled and I'm honored to be amongst you. My name is Monica Domingo, and I am the CEO for Dimitru Zambia Limited. I am a beneficiary of the 2019 Tony Elumelu Foundation Seed Capital. My business is currently employing 21 young men and women who are taking care of families. These are breadwinners. And Through the Tony Elumelu Foundation program, our business was gained investor confidence. We've signed new contracts, and for that, we'd like to say thank you, sir. I would like to wish you a happy birthday, and in my language, I would like to say Kale Balika. It means, may the sun keep shining on you. God bless you. Zambia. Yes.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sabik Badamasi, and I come from Benin Republic. I am the CEO of SoClean. SoClean is a home laundry service, so we help active people to better manage their dirty clothes by collecting them and bringing them back at home within 48 hours, washed, ironed, and packed. So I started that adventure in 2019 with a capital of 50,000 francs CFA, borrowed by my mother. So at that time, I just used to wash with my hands. I had no machine and no staff. So in 2019, I first applied for the TEF program. I was not selected. In 2020, I applied again, but due to coronavirus, it was postponed. And then in 2021, I still tried my chance, and that year, I was selected. And I would like to emphasize that year, I was double luck, because that year, I was selected with my brother, and he's behind you there. So I would like to thank you, because thanks to the financing, I was able to acquire more materials, reach a more suitable space, and recruit more people. And thanks to the training we received during the journey, we were able to refine our strategies. And today, I'm happy to tell you that our sales have tripled. And all this would not be able without the foundation and without you, Mr. Tony Elumelu. So I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for what you do for African youth. You know, thanks to this man, the court will rise by lifting others. Takes all its meanings. May God raise you up more. Happy birthday, sir. If you don't mind, I'm not going to finish without taking the opportunity to seize my chance, as you advise us yourself. So, a few days ago, we submitted a letter to the general management of UBA Bank in Benin. In that letter, we requested a collaboration between SoClean and the United Bank of Africa. So we all know that bankers often wear classic clothes to represent their employer at best. Who better than SoClean to take care of their clothes? So I humbly ask you, I ask for your support to make this collaboration possible. I have here a copy of the letter, and I will give you respectfully. I sincerely hope that you will support us in this step, which will allow SoClean to reach another level. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. That's 60th birthday with him. So sorry that we are not able to be there today. Welcome to the party. We hope you enjoy celebrating our dad's 60th birthday with him. We are so sorry that we are not able to be there today, but we hope that everyone still has a great time. We hope you all have fun and enjoy today. Welcome to the party. We hope you enjoy celebrating our dad's 60th birthday with him. We are so sorry that we are not able to be there today, but we hope that everyone still has a great time. We hope you all have fun and enjoy today.
A stronger round of applause. Because, because they're actually in the middle of exams. And they took precious time out to record that video for you all to see them as a wish Tioyi a happy birthday. So one more time for the triplets. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'd also like to emphasize that we have UBA CEOs from across 20 African countries in the room today. So entrepreneurs from all across Africa, it's useful if you identify the UBA CEO in your country and see how you can serve UBA in your country. Okay? I'd also like to recognize our Heirs Holdings Group CEOs who are also in the room, as well as other very important board directors of UBA as well as HH Group. Now, I'll be introducing some of my favorite entrepreneurs from across Africa who have magnificent success stories in the ICT space. Meda, Burkina Faso, Ama from Togo, and Linda from Kenya.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Tony Elumelu and Dr. Wele. It's a pleasure to be here today. My name is Linda Kimiu. I am from Kenya. I am the co-founder of Dialapad. So at Dialapad, we manufacture smart IoT-enabled sanitary towel dispensers that we install in schools to give the school-going girls access to quality, uninterrupted education. So before the Tony Elumelu Foundation, we had nothing. We had an idea, my co-founder and I. So we had these bedroom meetings, because she's my sister. So we had the bedroom meetings. We said, we have an idea. We want to stop absenteeism of schoolgirls due to period poverty. But beyond there, we had nothing. We had zilch. We had no prototype. We had just an idea. So in the year 2018 actually, we applied for the Tony Elumelu Foundation. We were shocked we got in, and we got the grant, the seed capital of $5,000, with which we were able to actually come from an idea stage to a legally registered entity. We registered our limited liability company. We got our first prototype. We employed a mechanical engineer to make sure our designs were functional and that we could impact our girls and have the data to back it up. So fast forward to now, we have impacted 35,000 school-going girls that go to school every month without fail due to these dispensers that were just an idea, but the Tony Elumelu Foundation bought into us and we got the grant, we got the training, that when we were in trouble again in 2020 because of COVID, we had a whole year where schools were closed in Kenya. So our revenue stream was nothing. Girls are at home now. So we had to go back to the drawing board. We relied a lot on the teachings and the trainings we had to kind of bring another revenue stream that would enable us to survive during COVID. So I want to say that after that, thanks to the partnership of the Tony Elumelu Foundation, we got into the Women Entrepreneurship for Africa program, where I got selected for the accelerator and the growth stage, where we got funding of up to $40,000. And actually, at the end of this year, we'll have impacted 105,000 school-going girls who will go to school and break that cycle of poverty. And our message from Dialopad is, you have shown us what democratizing lack can do for wealth creation in Africa, and you have gone before us, and we are going to trailblaze right after you and democratize access to quality education for every school-going girl in Africa. And from the thousands of girls who sent me here with greetings, we want to say thank you so much, and asante sana, Bwana kubariki, amen.
Bonjour l'assistance, bonjour maman Elumelu, bonjour papa Elumelu. Je suis alumni TEF 2021, je m'appelle Ama Bakuta. Avant de postuler à la fondation Tony Elumelu, je faisais des vêtements pour quelques personnes seulement. Je manquais de main-d'œuvre et de matières premières pour exprimer ma vision qui est d'avoir une boutique contenant une ligne de vêtements en tenue africaine et accessoires.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Maman Elumelu and Mr. Elumelu. My name is Ama. I'm from Togo. Before getting to the Elumelu program, my dream was to have a store when I sold clothes and sew clothes. I was just able to sew for just few people because I didn't have material.
Après avoir reçu le fonds d'amorçage de $5,000, j'ai pu avoir une boutique actuellement et j'ai embauché 3 personnes et je confectionne des tenues et accessoires en pagne africain. Et ça me fait vraiment beaucoup plaisir. Je suis très honorée d'être là aujourd'hui.
With the seed capital, I'm able to rent a shop, to employ 3 persons, and to make a lot of clothes and accessory in African print design. I'm really happy to be here and honored to be here today.
Recevez, papa, mes vœux les meilleurs de santé, de prospérité, de bonheur, de longévité à vous et à tous ceux qui vous sont chers. Merci beaucoup. Akpe kakalo.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, she said she wishes you a good health, long life, prosperity to you, your family, and all those people that are dear to your heart. Akpekaka is thank you so much in Mina, Togolese language.
Bonjour à tous, je suis Jules Meda, je viens de Burkina Faso. Nous avons une société qui s'appelle Zenic qui conçoit des solutions technologiques adaptées aux besoins des Africains.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gildas. I'm from Burkina Faso. We have an ITC company that propose solutions adapt to African people.
Tout a commencé d'abord, nous avons postulé en fait à un programme organisé par le ministère de l'économie numérique, dont nous avons reçu le 3e prix. Mais malheureusement, nous n'étions pas contents parce qu'en réalité, le prix a tardé à venir.
Everything started in 2018, where we participate in digital ministry program in our country. We won the 3rd prize, but unfortunately, we didn't get the financial fund early.
C'est en 2018 que j'ai découvert le programme Tony Elumelu Foundation et j'ai postulé. Donc, quelle fut ma surprise de recevoir directement les $5,000 cash.
It's in 2020 that I discovered the TEF program and I applied. I was not believing in it, but I was selected and they really gave me the money, the $5,000 in cash.
Le programme de la formation et l'investissement nous a vraiment beaucoup aidé parce que ça nous a permis à développer de nombreuses solutions que nous avons actuellement aujourd'hui.
The training helped us because we were able to conceive a lot of solutions that we have today.
Donc, nous avons pu créer notre entreprise et nous avons employé à peu près 5 personnes. Donc, avant, on avait un chiffre d'affaires de 500 000. Maintenant, en 2023, on fait actuellement un chiffre d'affaires de près de plus de 90 millions.
Okay. We are able to register our business now. We employ 5 persons. We were having a revenue of 500,000 CFA, like $1,000. Today we have about 90 million CFA. It's about $60,000.
Nous sommes actuellement sur une solution que nous pensons beaucoup que ça va beaucoup nous apporter à l'international. Donc, il s'agit d'une solution qui s'appelle GeniPub. Il s'agit d'une solution qui s'appelle GeniPub. Donc, GeniPub est une solution qui permet en réalité de prendre le contrôle des écrans que nous avons et mis en place au niveau de plusieurs espaces publics tels que les maquis, les bars et les restaurants.
Today we have a solution that's called GeniPib that we put in many places, restaurants and all those places.
Donc cette solution vraiment va beaucoup nous aider. Et si nous trouvons par exemple des partenaires ici, donc nous pourrons nous projeter plus à l'international.
We are looking for partners to expand our solution and to go into another country on international.
Donc, je voudrais remercier ici Monsieur Tony Elumelu, présent. Je voudrais lui dire merci beaucoup pour ce programme qu'il a initié, parce que c'est vraiment ce que nous avons besoin en Afrique.
I want to say thank you to Mr. Tony Elumelu for this program because it's really what we need in Africa.
Donc, je lui souhaite joyeux anniversaire, longue vie et en bonne santé.
Happy birthday to him, long life to him, and good health to him.
Okay, j'ai ici à présent un cadeau. Donc, j'ai beaucoup hésité de l'amener. Donc, il s'agit en réalité d'une tenue en faso d'Anfani.
Okay.
Il s'agit en réalité d'une tenue en faso d'Anfani. Donc, cette tenue a été cousue également par un ancien bénéficiaire de la fondation.
I want to appreciate with a gift with a fashion d'Anfani that I will take later.
Voilà, donc je disais que j'ai beaucoup hésité, parce qu'on m'a dit que les grandes personnes n'achètent pas les petits cadeaux. Voilà, mais je voudrais quand même demander à Monsieur Tony Elumelu, même s'il va le porter pendant 35 secondes, ça va nous faire un honneur.
Oui, tout à l'heure. Ils ont dit tout à l'heure. So I will take the gift to Mrs. later and he will receive it. Okay. Lastly, I am Ayodele Onyan from Benin Republic. My business is Urami. I am TEF19. Urami means in Yoruba my treasure, because we believe that African small business are treasure that doesn't reveal themselves. So we do financial literacy and women empowerment. In 2020 in Benin, with the support of the general manager of UBA, we trained more than 2,000 entrepreneurs, what put the light on us, and many governments start inviting us. In 2020, with the COVID, we make those business work because the business model was working. And we were able in the last year to raise $1.5 to finance 5,800 business. And today we are really proud to be one of the champions in 5 countries, because international organization and government invite us to share the business model and to raise more money. The thing is that we have many banks who come to us because we have the champion in our portfolio, and we would like UBA to continue what they start. Thank you. Yes. 2019, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ogo. Ogo took time out of being a medical doctor to take this 2-second video for us. We're now nearing the end of the agenda, but before I do so, I'd like to call 2 alumni who we've selected out of thousands to deliver very short goodwill messages to our founder. Many people often forget that before the TEF Entrepreneurship Program, we had many other programs. We had the Tony and Awele Academic Prize Program, where best performing students from all universities in West Africa were given grants to go out there and realize their business dreams. We also had the Elumelu Professionals Program, where we had high-performing, best-performing students studying an MBA, studying for their MBAs in Ivy League universities, but wanting to give back in some fashion. And so we provided the platform, the access, and the opportunity to bring these MBA students to Africa, and we seconded them to small businesses as well as government ministries in Nigeria, in Liberia, and in Sierra Leone. We've had so many other programs. If I list all of them, I wouldn't release you for lunch downstairs, so I'm going to end here. Now, help me welcome Sheun from Nigeria, who is one of our Elumelu Professionals alumni, as well as another alumni from our TEF Entrepreneurship Program, Mida from Liberia.
My name is Amma Harris, and since I'm not like Somachi, who has managed to memorize everyone's name, I'm going to read. About 30 years ago, my first arrival in Nigeria was as a Liberian refugee aboard the River Majidon. Today, I stand here in front of you as a 2021 TEF alumni. I'm the director of the Rosetta Steps Education Center. We provide learning programs and solutions for children and people in low-income communities, underserved communities. My mother was a teacher. The funding from the TEF enabled us to digitize our educational programs. Our students come from homes where there's no electricity, no access to learning. So imagine how difficult it is for our teachers to have them understand learning concepts. We were stuck. With the funding from TEF, we were able to purchase a generator, televisions, a projector, and bring to life all of the learning for our students. Since our funding received, we have taught phonics program to over 5,000 students in our community. We employed 25 teachers, and we have been open for the past 5 years. Thank you, sir. Without you, this would not have been possible. You have changed the narrative for us for who an African entrepreneur is, and have proven that a single individual through his philanthropic efforts can effect change. For those doubters out there, I'm sure all of the success stories that you have heard from my alumni before me is proof that Africa capitalism works. Now, that is a term I never knew until I joined TEF. Today is your birthday, sir. Some of us have come out of curiosity. We needed to see that person that would invest 100 million plus of his hard-earned money in us and ask for nothing in return, not even votes. We have also come, and I have come personally to tell you thank you for believing in us. Sir Tony, as you celebrate your 60th birthday, rest assured, and I say this not only on behalf of myself, Liberian entrepreneurs, but for all your TEF alumni far and near, that as we leave this hall and depart to our various countries, homes, offices, and communities, we leave with a renewed commitment to think Afro-capitalism, live Afro-capitalism, and act Afro-capitalism. Because only in that way we will be giving you a present that will last long beyond your lifetime. Rest assured, your dream is alive. Happy birthday, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy 60th, Mr. Elumelu, and congratulations, Dr. Mrs. Elumelu. My name is Shiwa Dekunle from Lagos, Nigeria. Sumachi earlier mentioned the Elumelu Professionals Program. In 2006, I first heard of the concept of creating shared value. In 2011, I was at the Lagos Business School rounding up my MBA, and I heard that concept for the first time in my life. Lo and behold, this concept was made popular by the Harvard competitive strategy professor, Michael Porter, of the Porter's 5 Forces. Yeah? 2011, the Tony Elumelu Foundation came to Lagos Business School and was looking for MBA students that were willing to partner with local entrepreneurs. I applied for the program, got in, and lo and behold, after a week of training, meeting colleagues from all over the world, having fun, I walked in, and who did I see? Professor Michael Porter, beside Tony Elumelu. This is a man who puts his money where his heart is. Every farmer knows that the best of seeds are what are to be sown. Seeds do not get better than nearly $100 million. Thank you very much for transforming yourself from a Nigerian CEO to a global icon. I was reading through the booklet there, and I was thinking how many people in Nigeria would get letters from leaders of the free world on their 60th. Not many people. Please give a round of applause to this man. I would end my speech by thanking Dr. Awele Elumelu for loaning Mr. Tony Elumelu to the world. They say behind every successful man, there's a woman. And who better to stand beside you than Dr. Mrs. Elumelu? Thank you very much, sir. And by the way, 60 looks good on you, sir. Congratulations.
Tony, Hillary and I are glad to join your family, friends, and admirers from around the world in wishing you a very happy 60th birthday. From your successful career in business to your amazing work with your foundation, you've accomplished so very much throughout your first remarkable 6 decades. It's been inspiring for us to see your passion for philanthropy up close and to watch you as you empower a rising generation of entrepreneurs across Africa. So on this milestone, we want to say thanks. Thank you for your friendship, for your good work, for your unwavering belief in a better tomorrow. Have a great celebration today and many, many more. You deserve it, and the rest of us need you strong, healthy, and young in spirit.
Thank you, President Clinton, for not only sending a letter, but that touching video. Now we're getting to the end of our wonderful symposium this early afternoon. I would now like to introduce 2 people who are extremely dear to me. One is someone I consider a role model in all aspects: business, career, family, warmth, kindness, everything. And the other who I consider the best little sister I could possibly ever have gotten. Even though my mother didn't give me a sister, I feel Dr. Elumelu gave me one. Now calling on stage the chairperson of Avon Medical, Avon HCMO, board director of Heirs Holdings, and of course co-founder of the Tony Elumelu Foundation, Dr. Awele Elumelu. And our very own Oge Elumelu, renowned scholar at LSE.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for being here to celebrate my dad's 60th birthday. I don't know if many people know, but I was actually meant to surprise my dad. Well, I surprised him yesterday because he didn't know I was coming. And I think he was pleasantly surprised to have at least one of his kids here. But I haven't planned anything to say, but I guess in sum, I just wanted to say that I think my dad is actually a really amazing man. Every time I hear about the work he's done, particularly the foundation and the different entrepreneurs' success stories, I'm always very inspired, and I kind of pinch myself like, oh, I'm related to this person. Because I think he likes to say that me and my siblings have seen him finish. So this is always a really nice reminder. Yes, okay. But yeah, Daddy, I hope you have a great day, and thank you very much for all the love and support that you give to me and my sisters and brothers. And I pray you have many more years on this earth in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much, everyone. I think for me, I think I'm here to say thank you because I think this is amazing. I mean, Tony didn't want to celebrate his birthday, and eventually said, I want to celebrate my birthday with those I feel, closest to me, those that are my family. And what a fantastic surprise. Here today we have all the non-executive, past and present non-executive directors of UBA. So he had no idea. So that, I think, is a fantastic gift. And so I want to first of all say thank you, not in any order, my thanks, please, to the directors, because this is a perfect way for him to celebrate his birthday. So thank you all so much for everything you did to make it possible to attend this. As you all know, very dear to his heart, of course, are his entrepreneurs. His millions of children in Africa. So he grudgingly agreed that he would celebrate his birthday with the entrepreneurs. That was the only way he agreed to celebrate this birthday. Okay, when we said, okay, how about something with the entrepreneurs? So even though you're here thanking him, I want to thank you all, because your being here is something that makes him very happy. What you're all achieving is something that makes him very proud, fills him with so much hope for the countries you all come from, for the continent as a whole. So I want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you, those present here, those not here, in what you're all doing in your individual spaces, and in the ways you're inspiring others to be able to do exactly what you're doing, and even more. So thank you all very much. Thank you, everybody here. I mean, I don't know what to say. I guess we're all here to celebrate Tony. So they've said it all. You've said it all. There's nothing more I can say. He's what you all say he is. He's what the children say he is. He gives of himself, not just on the office front, but on the home. And I don't know how he does it. I always say to him, I don't know how you do it. As you see him in the office, he is so busy, but he will never not have time for us in the house. Never. So, I just want to say thank you very much I'm thanking them, but I'm thanking you as well, on behalf of myself, on behalf of the children, on behalf of everyone here, for what you do for you make each and every one of us feel like your own personal person. So thank you very much, and God bless you always. Where? Somachi?
So that's it, Shaman. We're releasing you to go down to the reception in the ground foyer. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much. We're all going to head down to the ground floor foyer. If you're looking for a hashtag for this event, it's hashtag TOE. I'm too T focused. TOE at 60, hashtag TOE at 60.